What is going on, Bucs fans and CFP fans? Evan Wanish here, back at you there. Another video talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And today we're going to be going over betting the Bucs for Week 14 ahead of the Buccaneers Week 14 matchup against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Bucs are back in Tampa and facing a Raiders team that is, quite frankly, not very good. However, the Bucs still have to handle their own business for sure. Last week, though, let's review last week against Carolina. Betting-wise, we went 2-2. So an even day there, not exactly what we were looking for, but we'll take an even day. As long as it's not a losing day, we're okay. And overall in the season, we are 27-19. So hopefully we can get back on the winning track this week. And I think I have some good picks to do that. Without further ado, let's get right into them. First off, we're going to start off with over 22.5 Baker Mayfield passing completions. So look, this is a number that Mayfield, so it's 23 completions basically. This is a number that Mayfield has hit in 8 out of 12 games so far for the Buccaneers. So just playing the odds here, I do think there's a good chance that the Buccaneers could hit that number and Mayfield could hit that number. So over 22.5 completions, I do think that makes a lot of sense. The Raiders defense has had their struggles, and I do think that Baker Mayfield, with Mike Evans now back in the fold as well, I think they could take advantage of that, and I think he could get a lot of completions here and have over 22.5. So I do like that number. Also at plus money, plus 105 right now on DraftKings. So I like that number, and I like it even more at plus money there. So I'd be taking that. The other one we are going to take is over 69.5 Mike Evans receiving yards. You can get that at minus 125 right now. And I just think, look, the Bucs aren't going to force feed Mike Evans a football. Okay, they're not just going to force things just to force things, but he's just so darn good. I think he's going to get open. Right, he's going to get his, and I think basically 70 yards. I think is very doable for Mike Evans in this offense against this Raiders defense. So I do like that number for Mike Evans. Rachaad White, anytime touchdown score, minus 115. Look, Bucky Irving had a great week last week in Carolina. Fantastic week. And he is, I think, going to get a lot of the touches here down the stretch for the Buccaneers, down the stretch of the season. However, he also got a little bit banged up during that game. Okay, he has a hip injury, which may cause him, to be out a little bit in this game, perhaps. Just don't know if you can expect the same exact workload from Bucky Irving because he might not be 100% healthy. That's where I think Rachaad White can come in and maybe even score a touchdown in this matchup. Look, Bucky Irving has had success, and Rachaad White scored touchdowns before in the past. Like, that's happened. The Giants game. Rachaad White scored a touchdown in a game where Bucky Irving had a lot of success. So it can happen. So Bucky Irving can still have a lot of success while Rachaad White also gets in the end zone. So I do think there's a good chance that the Bucs look to feed Rachaad White in this game, especially with Irving being a bit banged up. I don't know if they want to give him 25 carries again. So I think White will get his, and I think it could end up putting him right in the end zone. So I do like that at minus 115. And we are going to take a Raiders bet this week. We're going to take Brock Bowers over 6.5 receptions, minus 165. I don't love the number, but I like the receptions aspect of it. Look, the fact of the matter is the weak spot for the Buccaneers really this whole season has been the middle of the field, right? We've talked about it a lot on CFP. We talked about it on Betting the Bucs. I've had a lot of tight end props on here in the past, and Brock Bowers has been great for the Raiders. He's literally should be a candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Unfortunately, because he's not a quarterback and he's probably not going to get it, but he should be a candidate because he has been fantastic for the Raiders. And I just don't see a way, even though this Raiders offense is not very good, I don't see a way that the Buccaneers can slow down Brock Bowers. I think he's going to get his, and maybe, I was going to take the yards, but I'll be safe. And I think the Raiders are going to try and get him the ball. He's really their one main consistent weapon. So I do think that Brock Bowers could have a big day against the Bucs, which, would not be a surprise. A tight end, has really hurt this defense in the past, so far this season. So I don't think Brock Bowers would be any different. So at minus 165, I don't love it, but I do like the prop there. Putting them all together, It's a plus 900 same game parlay on DraftKings, $10 pays you an even 100. So we'll see how it shakes out. Like I said, we're hoping for a positive week again this week. Hopefully continuing the success. We've been on a pretty good stretch here. Obviously, like I said, 27-19 overall record betting wise. So we are hoping to expand upon that and hopefully get to 30 this week, right? Have a 3-in-1 week or better perhaps. So with that being said, let me know what props you guys are taking this week. I'm always curious to hear. Are you guys going to ride with me or are you going to fade me? I'm curious to hear that as well. I'm always looking for advice. So like I said, if you guys have anything that you like in this game that you're keeping an eye on, let me know in the comment section below. But thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and go Bucs.